What is going on, YouTube family? You checking into my channel, Tactical Skinner Defense. It's your favorite gun on the checking in. 7AJ Skills. May God bless each and every one of you and continue to take care of each other. Get to know your gun laws in your state and surrounding states when traveling. I'd like you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'd love you guys to I would love you guys to share my video, man. We're gonna jump right into it, man. As I've been preaching on my channel, man, mental health is very important when you become a gun owner. That's not talked about enough in this community. So I figured that's where I will start mentioning some stuff with mental health and trying to get the word out there, man. You have to have your mental right when you decide to own a firearm. It's very important because any day could be a bad day, and any day could trigger you to go off and do the wrong thing with that firearm. But let's get into my EDC dump, and then we definitely gonna jump into the video. Of course, my iPhone, good God, 12 Pro Max in the outer box case. Let's see, my notification just came by. I am filming off my Note 10 Plus, old phone. My keys. Of course, I had to get my Beats when I got my iPhone. So the Beats. Of course, my iWatch. Handkerchief. Wallet. I carry a rat's tourniquet because the regular tourniquets don't fit on kids, so I have kids, so I carry the rat's tourniquet with me just in case anything happens. My rig as my fire, my multi-tool, my light, and my lighter. Of course, my K-bar. And then today I am carrying my extra mag, 21 round mag. That is a 12 round Canik PT9 Elite with a +9 base plate. So that's how it makes it 21 rounds. Of course, I'm carrying my newest edition, my Canik TP9 Elite SC. Not gonna play with it, it's hot. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna start doing this pretty much in every video. I just found out and just doing a little research that the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. With that, you have the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So I'm gonna read a little bit about them, but I'm gonna do this every time I jump on here, man, because it's very important that people understand that they need to make sure that mental is correct when owning a firearm. Not only with owning a firearm, but having your mental in check at all times. It's very important to having a healthy mental state of mind. Mental Health Awareness Month. Each year, millions of Americans face the reality of living with a mental illness. During May, NAMI, which stands for National Alliance of Mental Illness, joins the national movement to raise awareness about mental health. Each year we fight symptoms. We fight stigma, provide support, educate the public, and advocate for policies that support people with mental illness and their families. together for mental health. Mental health is an incredible, important part of overall health. With a growing number of Americans experiencing mental health symptoms, we need to join together to advocate for improving our national's mental health care system. Together for mental health. For 2022's Mental Health Awareness Month, NAMI will amplify the message of Together for Mental Health. We will use this time to bring our voices together to advocate for mental health and access to care through NAMA's blog, personal stories, videos, dialogue, toolkits, social media engagements, and national events. Together we can realize our shared vision of a nation where someone affected by mental illness can get the appropriate support and quality of health to live healthy, fulfilling lives. Help us spread the word through awareness, support, and advocate activities. Share awareness information, images, and graphics for hashtag MHAM throughout May. Resources. Share with us how you advocate for mental health by writing your personal stories or sharing hashtag together the number 4 MH graphics and messages with your community. Partner resources. Download the 2022 Awareness Event Guide for May's Mental Health Awareness Month. Advocate. Join our movement to advocate for a better mental health care system by signing up for advocate alerts and taking action when opportunities arise in your community. Share your story. Throughout that month, we will feature personal stories from people experiencing mental health conditions by reading about lived experience. We aim to encourage people to polarize their mental health and increase awareness about mental illness. So I will be doing this every time I jump on, man. It's very important to me. And I'm going to give a little bit of share your story and tell us what the message Together for Mental Health means to you. It hits home with me because before I owned a firearm, and I think I might just told this story on my channel before, but that shooting in Buffalo, New York, I'm not going to blame it on mental illness, but racism is a mental disease that drives you to hate a certain race or a certain group of people to the point that you want to go out and cause damage or cause harm. I know before I had started owning firearms, I was going through with my wife, and we was going through something at the time, and I didn't know how to handle it, so I had a BB gun, and I shot myself twice, went to the hospital, got admitted, and eventually ended up having to talk to someone about my mental state of mind. When you're dealing with a gun, you have to deal with it the same way. You got to look at it as a tool to protect yourself, not a tool to go out and harm. It's there to not use first, but use as a last result. You absolutely want to use that weapon or that firearm as a last result. And I'm wearing my light plate carrier, And this symbolizes that here in America, we don't we think that we're bulletproof when it comes to our mental health. For a long time, I was like, man, I'm not talking to nobody. Ain't nobody tell me nothing that I already don't know about myself. But with me doing that, I figured that I was bulletproof. I was okay. I'm gonna be fine. And in reality, I really wasn't. So, man, we definitely have to look at this thing, and we have to look at it hard. And we have to look at it as a disease. It's a learned disease, but it's a disease and a condition that drives people to do something to another group of people because of what they heard or what they have learned through somebody else's ignorance. And you don't necessarily have to be white. You could be black. You could be Chinese. You could be Asian. But when you hate a group of people, and it takes you to go out with a gun to say, this is how I'm going to solve that issue, it is really a mental illness amongst the United States. And man, it's becoming more and more common, which it shouldn't be, but it's becoming more and more common throughout these last couple of years with these mass shootings and I'll say brown communities. Why is it so important for you to come and do something like that? To me, that makes you weak. That makes you a coward. That you can't sit down and air out your differences. But that's just part of what we're living in. You're not going to catch everybody. And everybody's going to have a bad day. It depends on what you do with that bad day. You'll go out and talk to a friend, get some stuff off your chest, or do you go and you grab the first thing as a gun and you figure that's the way you're going to solve your issue? Mental is really, really a big part of the firearm community. Like I said, before I owned firearms, no telling what I would have did to myself if I had a real gun in my hand. And to this day, I live with that every day. And every day that I thank God that I didn't have a actual firearm in my hand to harm myself. And I was mentally wasn't healthy. Let's be real. At that time, I wasn't mentally healthy. And I wasn't mentally ready to own a firearm. I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I understand the importance. I understand what the firearm is needed for, what to try to avoid, what to try to do before pulling a firearm. See if you can talk down the situation, get home safe without pulling out your firearm. There's a lot of things that comes along with owning. And it's called being responsible when you decide to say, I want to carry a firearm. My condolences to the 10 that was gunned down. My heart goes out to them families. It was a couple of elderly people that got killed, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's sad that we still have this type of thinking amongst society, and then for them to act on it, to go shoot up because to show his frustration with a certain group of people. It is disgusting. But it's when you come to firearms, man, that's part of what goes along with it. And unfortunately, you can be well one day and things can go bad the next, to the point that you don't know have nobody that you can, sit down and have a conversation with. And the first thing you go get is a gun to solve your issues. A gun is not there to solve your issues. It's there to be the last thing you need to pull. And you feel absolutely threatened to the point that a person will not back down. And you have did all that you could to kind of calm the situation, that eventually you have to pull your weapon out to use it to defend yourself. We have that misconstrued with, well, I need a gun to handle all my business, or I need a gun to say that I don't like this group of people. You guys, man, all I can say is, man, keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you keep your mental together. I don't have good days. I have bad days as well. But I understand that a gun is not used to figure out that I need to use that to solve some problems that I'm going through. So, man, definitely the month of May each year is Mental Health Awareness Month. Man, y'all keep yourselves together. Y'all keep yourselves safe out here. The world is getting crazier. We are facing some real hard times, man, and it's only getting worse from here. Get yourself prepared, man. Start getting yourself some beans. Start getting yourself some rice. Stack up on your water. You see, we're gonna have food shortages within the last 2 years, twice. Imports, exports, with what's going on in Ukraine, is affecting the world. So, man, just depend on each other, man. Look out for each other. I always said it in my videos, man. Look out for one another. It's not hard to be nice. We just gotta learn how to be nice. But enough of my ranting. I just want to get on here and really knock down the mental health aspect on gun ownership. I do have a friend that does work with high school children. We actually graduated from school the same year. She actually works at the school that we graduated from. So I'm going to get her on here. I want to, she's went to school for us. I want to get her on here and get her aspect and see how she feels about the mental side and firearms. She doesn't own any firearms, so, I'm going to work my magic and get on here and get that going. But, man, you're not bulletproof mentally, man. You can easily one day have a breakdown, and you can easily lose it within a blink of an eye. But you got to be aware of being mentally healthy when it comes to dealing with this world. Everybody's not going to agree. Everybody's not going to get along, but I do believe in respect. Respect goes a long way, and it can get you out of a lot of things that is really unnecessary. So, y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Like I say all the time, continue to take care of each other, and may God bless each and every one of you. It is your favorite gun owner checking out, man. Love you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. I am going to start doing more shooting videos. I just work so much, y'all. I just got to find the time. But I do thank you guys for rocking with me. I am almost to 650 family members. So y'all keep hitting that subscribe button. Continue to help me grow. And I continue to do my best to bring the best content as possible, man. I am going to get into the lab and learn how to edit. I finally found my wife's cousin. He does photography. He said for him to link up with him, and I'm about to learn this, man. I'm about to learn how to shoot videos and do all that. So, man, y'all continue to rock with me. And it's going on close to a year. It's time for me to get in the lab and learn how to edit and do all that. So, I am looking forward to getting with my wife's cousin and getting this thing started to where I can edit, get some thumbnails up here, and really get to showing y'all what I can do. But until the meantime, man, thank you guys for rocking with me. Love you guys, man. May God bless each and every one of you. And continue to take care of each other. Continue to, as they say in this saying, or in this particular piece, you know, together we can realize our shared vision of a nation where anyone affected by mental illness can get the appropriate support and quality of care to live healthy, fulfilling lives. So, man, if you are in a bad space, pick up the phone, talk to somebody you trust, or seek a professional. You know, I was real against professional therapy, but since I was forced to sit down and talk to someone, it's not a bad idea, man. So I'm not against it like I used to be. But let's live healthy, mentally, and fulfilling lives. Man, y'all be blessed. Peace.